What's up, everybody? It's your boy RPJ, Real Pokemon Joe, and today we got some big announcements to make, and these announcements are going to take us all the way up through the end of the year, not including more announcements that might... Alright, first up we have an announcement for Nidoran Special Research. This is going to include Nidoran Male and Nidoran Female. It's a 14-hour event that we're getting on November 28th, and if you're lucky, you're going to get a Shiny, so you can get a Shiny Nidoran Male, a Shiny Nidoran Female, evolve them, and have your Shiny Nidoking and your Shiny Nidoqueen. Now, this is going to be a Saturday event, and it's going to include timed research. It's going to include special timed research and special field research. And there's been no indication that shiny rates have been increased. I know they've increased the spawns, but I don't think that they're increasing the shiny rate. So in order to get a shiny, you might have to catch or check a lot of them, or you might get 10 to 15 in a day, just like community day. So, but there's been no indication that they've increased the shiny rate, just the spawn rate. Also, there's been no word on if the event is going to include raid battles, but I'm just assuming it does. So we'll find out, won't we? Alright, next up, starting 1 week from today. Today we already started a special event. There's an event going on that starts today and it ends next Monday, and I don't remember what it's called, but it's an event. However, starting Tuesday, November 24th, which is the day after this current event ends, at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, just depends on where you are in the country, but you can Google it and find out what time 1 p.m. Pacific Time is in your local time zone. We're going to be getting a special event called the Lake Legends event, which I believe we got either earlier this year or early last year. I think we got it last year, actually, because we got it during a rainy season, because I remember a Zelf actually spawned in the wild, and I wasn't able to catch it because when I got to it, it had just ended. For the record, the legendary Lake Trio can spawn in the wild at any point in time. They're just so rare that the odds of it happening are slim to none. So if you ever see it in a Zelf or whatever your regional exclusive is on your nearby, it's not a joke, it's for real. Now, this Lake Legends event is going to feature special event-themed Pokemon that are Pokemon that spawn near lakes, as well as Pokemon that are related to knowledge, emotion, and willpower. Now, I am going to post this infographic right here. You guys can take a screenshot of it, copy and paste however you want to do it. But this will give you all the information you need to know. Mostly, the most important factor is every time we get a new event, we get a new shiny. And this time, the new shiny is Shiny Goldeen and Seeking. So we're going to get both of those. And their color is, it's not that different than their original color. So make sure that you look for the star patterns and little star above their CP so that you know that the one you got is shiny or not, and don't just run from it because it didn't look shiny. Now, Pokemon that spawn near lakes or water biomes in general are going to be Pokemon like Psyduck, Goldeen, Magikarp, Surskit, just to name a few. I'm sure there's going to be others. Now, Pokemon that are related to knowledge, willpower, and emotion are going to be Abra for knowledge, willpower is Ralts, and emotion for some reason is Machop, but sure, we'll go with that. As well as during this event, you're also going to get your Lake Trio in your specific region, in your specific raid. Now, that brings me to my next point. Message me down below if you live in a region that's not the same region as mine. And I mean, you can message me if you live in my region as well. But I need to become friends with somebody in Europe or Africa, more than the two that I have now. And I also need to be friends with somebody that's going to be in Asia or Australia or Asia Pacific region, because what you can do now is with these regional Pokemon only being in raids and, you know, random spawns, you can invite me to a raid for your regional exclusive Pokemon, and I can battle it, and then I can get your regional exclusive without having to fly to the other side of the world for a Pokemon. Now, as far as like Farfetch'd and, you know, Volbeat and Zangoose and stuff like that goes, I don't think they're in raids right now. I don't think they've ever been in raids, but I have a feeling we'll get to that later. But right now, Azelf, Mesprit, and Uxie are all going to be in raids and regional exclusive. So please, please, please invite me to raids if yours is Uxie or Mesprit, because I get a Zelf. And I will invite you to raids if I get a Zelf, so you don't have to travel to the other side of the world to get it either. Or spoof. You don't have to spoof either, because I'm against spoofing. Also, the Pokemon that are increased spawns are going to be increased from eggs as well. and some of them are going to be in gyms also, so keep your eye out for that shiny side because I still need one. Also, AR mapping tasks are going to be different. The AR mapping rewards that we were getting before were always rare candy, and now they're going to change that up. And you're going to get themed field research during this week also, as well as event timed research. Alright, now the next big piece of news is a huge piece of news, guys. And what this is we're getting an event called, it's not even an event, it's an update. It's called the Go Beyond update. Now, Go Beyond update is going to give you an increase to level 50, so you can go beyond level 40. That doesn't just include the trainer, that includes your Pokemon as well. So my maxed out level 40 Mewtwo is going to become a maxed out level 50 Mewtwo if I can ever hit level 50, because we'll get into that later. Now, this is a massive update, so I'm going to simplify it as much as I can for you guys based on the knowledge that I got from looking at different websites, including PokemonGo's blog page, PokemonGo Hub, shout out PokemonGo Hub, and looking at different graphics that people have posted. I'm going to see what I can do to unpackage this the best, easiest way for everybody to understand without making this video 30 minutes long, because we're already almost at 10 minutes. Alright, so that last event, the Lake Trio event I told you about, ends on November, I think it was 29th or 30th. But anyways, the last day of that event, the next day we're going to get the start of the new, the update's going to start rolling out. Keep in mind, number one, most stuff is going to roll out only in San Francisco or Australia, and I believe this time it's Australia. So you're going to see people like Zoe Two Dots posting videos where they're doing all the stuff before everybody else, and that's just because it's a test area, and I understand why Niantic does it, because it kind of gives you a small space, so if something goes wrong, you can just shut the program down. They also tested the whole like coin change thing, and apparently they got negative results because it never rolled out to the rest of the world. But you know, if you want, you can check out Zoe Two Dots channel. She actually has a video where she does the whole thing and explains to you how you can earn like 30 coins a day instead of 50 or something. It was kind of a ripoff. But anyways, guys, that's beside the point. The point is this: we are going to be able to get to level 50, and not just that, but in a fun way. So the change of the system, the existing CP formula is not actually changing, but the available CP for your Pokemon is going to increase. So your level 40 slack off maxed out is what, 4,152 or something like that. He can actually go up to a maxed out level 50 slack off, which would be like 5,276 or something like that, depending on his IVs also, of course. However, I'm not 100% sure if they aren't going to rebalance the CP or not. They might rebalance the whole structure as far as what it takes to equal your CP. There's a huge formula that I don't understand, so I'm just gonna let that play out. Like they did with COVID, Niantic is giving us some extra bonuses from now until the end of the year, and these bonuses are live the day that this video goes live at 4 p.m. Pacific or Eastern Standard Time, I believe. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's 1 p.m. your local time. And these bonuses include XP reward bonuses. And you're going to earn more XP from catching Pokemon, evolving Pokemon, hatching Pokemon, and registering new Pokemon to the Pokédex, as well as other things like field research and stuff like that. Next up, for trainers that are currently level 40 by December 31st at 11:59 p.m. your local time, you're going to get a special title of Legacy 40 Trainer with some exclusive rewards, and these rewards actually include a special Gyarados hat avatar item and a special Legacy 40 medal, as well as the title of Legacy 40 Trainer. Now, you're also going to get other exclusive rewards. I believe one of these rewards is a special Gyarados. I'm assuming it's going to be shiny. I don't know why they're giving us Gyarados as a reward, but I'll take it. And I'm going to flaunt it to my boy Crazy Collections. You can actually check his channel out right here. But you can actually check his channel out. Him and his little sister Riley, they both love Gyarados, so I might have to flaunt some Gyarados on him because, you know, it's your boy RPJ. So anyways, now currently you can power up a Pokemon up to 2 levels higher than your trainer level, unless you're level 38 or higher. So if you're level 35, you can power a Pokemon up to level 37. That's all well and good if you're only going to 40, but if you're level 37 and you can power your Pokemon up to 39, it's pointless because it doesn't really matter at 38. So now here's the kicker, is if you're brand new to the game and you're level 20 and you want to power your Pokemon out, you can only max them up to 22. Well, that doesn't help you in raids, that doesn't help you in Go Battle League, that doesn't help you in a lot of places. And the biggest thing is, that means you can't catch Pokemon that are more than 2 levels higher than you. So if you talk to your friend into playing a game, they hit like level 15 or something, you go and do a raid, your friend's not going to be able to catch that Pokemon because their CP is going to be too high. And it's kind of like in the main series game where your Pokemon don't listen to you. Well, that increase is actually going to jump to 10. So you can now, if you're lower than level 38, you're going to be able to increase your Pokemon CP and level up to 10 higher than your current level. So if you're level 15, you can actually catch Pokemon and power your Pokemon up to level 25, which should help newer players with raid bosses, more specifically legendary raid bosses. Now, one of the things that they are going to be testing out in Australia is, because to get to level 30, you just have to have, or to get to level 40, you just have to have a massive amount of XP. Like, I want to say to get from 39 to 40 is 2 million XP. So I know to get from 35 to 40 is like 4 times the amount it takes to get from 0 to 35. So massive amount of XP to get to 40. So you would think to yourself, holy crap, how much XP am I going to need to get to level 50? We got you covered. One of the things they're testing out in Australia is going to be every level is going to have specific challenges to get to the next level. So level 41, you're going to have to submit your catching skills to a test of endurance. You'll be expected to catch a high number of Pokemon in a single day, along with other tasks, in order to reach level 41. Level 42, from evolving Eevee into each of its evolutions to using certain evolutions item on specific Pokemon, reaching level 42 will test your knowledge of Pokemon evolutions. So in other words, you're going to have to evolve a lot of Pokemon with like Sinnoh Stones and Sunstones and stuff like that just to move on to level 42. You're also probably going to get increased XP for doing this. Level 43, show us your mastery of gym battles and raid battles. You'll also need to have earned a certain number of platinum medals before you can advance to level 43. You might find yourself with a surprise avatar item at the end as well. Level 44, battling other trainers has been a fundamental aspect of Pokemon RPGs since the beginning, but it's still relatively new in Pokemon Go. Have you been developing your skills in battle? You'll have to if you want to reach level 44. Level 45, you've battled gyms, raids, and Go Battle League, but to reach level 45, you'll need to focus efforts on taking down those pesky Team Go Rocket villains. You might find yourself with a surprise avatar item at the end if you do. So a couple of these you're actually going to get surprise rewards just for hitting the level, which I'm excited about that. I love surprise rewards. Level 46, get ready to explore inspired trainers. To reach level 46, you'll need to complete a number of field research tasks, hatch a certain number of eggs, and document your daily adventures using Ghost Snapshot. So that's kind of interesting that you're going to have to use Ghost Snapshot to move on, which I'm assuming because you have to do field research and they're revamping AR, I have a feeling that your evolution to get from to level 46 is going to require a lot of AR mapping as well as Ghost Snapshots and submitting them. To get to level 47, since you may think you've mastered the art of battling in raids, but the requirements to reach level 47 will really test your mettle. For example, one challenge will require you to win raids with teams that meet certain qualifications, and that's just the beginning. So in other words, they're going to have you defeat a legendary raid boss with a team of Pokemon that is under, say, 1500 CP. So good luck with that. Okay, now for level 48, the requirements are focused on one of the most important things in all of Pokemon Go, which is your friendship with your buddy Pokemon. From kilometers walked to the number of souvenirs you've collected, reaching level 48 will require you and your buddy to be laser focused on developing your friendship with another. You might find yourself with a surprise avatar item at the very end as well. Level 49. If there's one thing that matches the importance of your friendship with your buddy Pokemon, it's your friendship with other trainers. The people we meet on our Pokemon journeys, notice how that's worded. The people we meet on our Pokemon journeys bring so much to our lives, and cultivating those friendships brings so much to is key to becoming an amazing Pokemon trainer. Reach level 49 by sending gifts, acquiring lucky Pokemon through trades, and increasing friendships with your friends, as well as other things. Now here's the kicker, guys. This is it. This is the home stretch. To reach the highest available level in Pokemon Go, level 50, you have to master all of the aspects of the game. Friendship, trading, battling, buddies, egg hatching, evolutions, walking, going, Pokemon going. This one right here is going to have you try to defeat Team Go Rocket leaders with Pokemon under 1500 CP. Is just one example of one of the things you have to do. It's going to be tough to get there, but when you do, you're going to get a special avatar item at the end. Alright, more news, guys. We're still unpacking this huge update, so bear with me. Pokemon Go is introducing Candy XL. If you've ever played Pokemon Sword and Shield, you'll be familiar with Candy XL. What XL Candy is these candies will be required to power a Pokemon to even higher CP than was previously possible, and can be acquired by either catching Pokemon or by converting and combining Candy into XL Candy. There will also be other ways to obtain Candy XL, so stay tuned, which basically means field research, timed research, things like that. You probably get rewarded from doing raids also. So now we've got Mega Evolution Candy, regular Candy, and Candy XL. You can convert your regular Candy to Candy XL. There's probably going to be a berry they're going to give you that you can give your Pokemon. It's going to be like probably say a golden Pineapple berry, since we already have a silver Pineapple berry. And that one will probably increase your catch as well as make your candy Mega Candy. And I'm assuming that you're only going to get one Mega Candy for the catch and not 3 or 6 like you would in Pokemon. So you're going to have to stay tuned for the special events that reward Mega Candies or Candy XLs. Now, aside from the caps being raised and everything, another huge change, and this is actually huge, guys. Another huge change coming to the game is seasons. We're getting seasons. I remember when the game first came out, we barely had biomes, and now we've got weather. Now we've got seasons, guys. I'm so excited about this. You're going to see snow falling in the winter time. You're going to see it on the ground. You're going to see leaves during the fall time. You're going to see sunshine during the springtime, and you're going to sweat your butt off during the summertime because it gets hot in Florida. But anyways, guys, during seasons, these are going to be these are super important because every 3 months the seasons are going to change. So when you go from winter to summer, or from winter to spring, from spring to summer, summer to fall, you're also going to get different Pokemon hatching from eggs, different Pokemon spawning. Your nest migrations are going to be different. Everything's going to be different. Raid bosses, there's going to be Pokemon that you're only going to see in the winter time versus Pokemon that you're only going to see in the summertime. For example, you're going to see Deerling and Salzbuck. Every 3 months, you're going to have the option to catch a different version of him because you have a spring, summer, winter, fall Deerling and Salzbuck. Now, at the same time, you're not going to see summer Pokemon like Bellsprout, Oddish, things like that. They're not going to spawn in the winter time. So with certain Pokemon, you're going to need to make sure you catch as many as you can in that 3 month span because you're not going to see them again for a year unless it's a special event. The seasons are also going to affect the Mega Evolutions of Pokemon, how long they Mega Evolve, how many candies it costs to Mega Evolve them, which Mega Pokemon are going to be in raids, things like that. Right now we have the 3 Kanto starters, we have Houndoom, we have Pidgeot, and we have Gengar. Right now those are our big raid bosses in Mega Evolutions. Now, I believe when the seasons change, possibly starting this winter, we're going to see the Johto starters as well as some other Pokemon. And then the following season, we're probably going to see the Hoenn starters, the Sinnoh starters, the whatever, Kalos starters. I think I skipped one. I feel like I skipped one in there somewhere. Unova. I skipped Unova. Go Battle League. Go Battle League is going to change with the seasons as well. Not only is the look going to change where you're going to be battling in an arena that matches the seasons, the entire like aspect of it is going to change. You're going to have specific cups going for specific seasons, and they just tested that out with the Halloween Cup, and now we're in the Kanto Cup, I believe. And then after that, there's going to be different things. So I'm excited about that because I like the idea. I'm pretty sure we're still going to have Great, Ultra, and Master Leagues, but I believe we're also going to have Great, Ultra, Master, and blah, whatever, seasonal league. Now, when I told you earlier about the Lake Trio event that's going to be coming up, and I told you it ends on December 30th, or November 30th, I told you the next one's going to start right after that. The next season is going to be, or the next event is going to be the Season of Celebration event. This is when the seasons actually begin. Like the season change is going to start December 1st. I'm assuming we're going to get winter, even though winter doesn't start till December 22nd. I don't think they're going to give us fall the last 2 weeks of fall. So I'm assuming it's just going to start with winter and it's going to go, and then probably every seasonal change, which is the 21st, 22nd of every 3 months, is when we're going to get new seasons. Now, the Season of Celebration, this is important, guys, because starting December 1st, we're going to see Pokemon originally discovered in the Kalos region are going to be spawning in the wild, in eggs, raids, everywhere. They're also going to come on your incense in PokemonGo. Now, to celebrate their arrival and celebrate the new year, Professor Willow is going to be embarking on a quest to research the different regions of the Pokemon world, and he's going to need your help. During the seasons, trainers will be able to participate in a series of in-game events featuring Pokemon first discovered in different regions. Now, whether you're a fan of Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Unova, or Kalos, Pokemon originally discovered in each of these regions will be appearing as Professor Willow looks to discover and celebrate their rich histories. At the end of the Season of Celebration, we'll be introducing a brand new global event experience. Stay tuned for more details. Now, this is me going into speculation station, and I'm going to say we're going to get a shakeup of regional exclusive Pokemon because they use the word regional like 15 times in this 3-paragraph thing. So I just want to let you guys know that there's a good chance, don't quote me, I'm not saying 100%, but there's a good chance that we're actually going to get regional exclusive Pokemon worldwide, and then at the end of the event, they're going to redo the regional exclusive Pokemon. I'm assuming things like Zangoose and Seviper and Illumise and Volbeat and Panpour, Pansage, Pansear, they're all still going to be separated, but I think things like Tauros, Kangaskhan, Mr. Mime, and Farfetch'd, who were the original 4, I think they're going to get shaken up into the point where they're going to be released worldwide, and we're going to get new Pokemon as regional exclusives. So the North America region is going to get something different, and blah, blah, blah. It would be great to see Buffalon spread out more than just New York, and it'd be great to see Sigilyph spread out more than just Greece and Egypt, and it'd be great to see Relicanth spread out to more than just New Zealand, because those are very specific locations on Earth that are accessible to everybody, but if you can't afford it, you'll never go, and if you can't afford to go to GoFest or something, you'll never get them that way. So unless they're going to do an event where you can actually get, where they have regional Pokemon in raids, that'll be a different story, because if they do that, since they have remote raiding now, you'll be able to get them that way. And guys, I need Pachirisu. If anybody sees a Pachirisu raid, invite me. Now, as I said, starting December 2nd, Pokemon originally discovered in the Kalos region will start appearing in PokemonGo. These Pokemon include Chespin, Fennekin, Pyroar, Faroki, Fletchling, and their evolutions, as well as Klefki. I don't know why it names all of them off except Klefki, but Klefki is one of them. Now, there's also this weird thing that they keep mentioning, and I don't really know what it means, so I'm just going to mention it to you, and if you figure it out, tell me. It says, there'll be a number of related events trainers can look forward to, including a special celebration event Wednesday, December 2nd, 2020 at 10 a.m. to Tuesday, December 8th, 2020 at 10 p.m. your local time. Now, this is the important part. And the mystery raid egg, where a mysterious Pokemon will be hatching from a 1-star raid egg. I have no clue what that is, because it's kind of a mystery egg anyways, so level 1 raids are, you don't really know what they're going to be. So I'm going to assume that either the mystery raid egg is going to be how they roll out the Chespin, Fennekin, and Pyroar. Now, there's also going to be a special event for the Kalos region release, so you can also get them that way. But like I said, And here it is again, mentioned at the bottom of the thing. It says, there seems to be a mysterious Pokemon preparing to hatch from a 1-star raid egg soon. We're tracking the progress of this egg on our social channels, and we might need help to get it to hatch sooner. I'm assuming if you go on their social media channels, there's going to be some kind of mysterious egg or something, and it's probably going to be one of those events where if we can get like 1 billion raids in 2 weeks or whatever, that this egg will hatch, and it'll probably give everybody a chance globally to catch a specific Pokemon. The fact that it's a level 1 makes me think it's probably not a legendary. And if it is a legendary, this is going to be a one-time chance to get it, and you'll probably not get another chance to get it for like a year or so. Your next event will probably be a Go Fest or some kind of worldwide release thing again, where they're going to do the same thing. It's going to spawn, and everybody gets a chance to get it. You don't get it, you don't get it. I don't know if whatever it is going to be shiny or not, but I don't think it'll be a guaranteed shiny. If it's Arceus, then they do have shiny Arceus sprites all in the game, all the different Arceus variations. Their sprites are in the game, but there's definitely no way of knowing what it is, because all we know right now is it's a mystery and they need trainers' helps to hatch it, and you can follow them on their social medias to figure it out. Last but not least, guys, with this big update, we still have more news to go over after this, but the last thing I want to say about this big update is it's also bringing quality of life improvements to the game, and these are going to include things like encounters, catching Pokemon, adventure sync, buddy adventures, field research, gifts, and PokemonGo Beyond update is going to include all of that. Niantic, if you're listening, I have one thing that I want to request in your update. I feel like after the release of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, and we're ultimately probably going to get a Let's Go Johto eventually, I really would like you to start putting shiny Pokemon on the map. You've already proven you can do it by doing the special research, taking a snapshot during Community Day. The first few of them you were able to take, like Abra I believe was one of them. It would appear shiny on your map, so you've proven you can do it. Can we roll that out? Because I'm at the point now where I'm not even catching the Pokemon anymore. I'm just tapping, 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 and going. So if you could do that, that would save me time from having to tap all the Pokemon, and I could just look at the screen and go, none of these are shiny. Okay, guys. Last bit of news, and this bit of news actually starts today at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which should be after this video has gone live by just an hour or two, maybe a few minutes. I'm not 100% sure because I still have to edit, and I'm recording this Wednesday morning. So anyways, guys, we are getting today starts the friendship event. Your friendship levels will increase faster than normal through opening gifts, trading Pokemon, battling together in gyms and in raids, and doing trainer battles with each other. You're going to receive an attack boost when you battle in raids with your friends, so be sure to pick up some remote raid passes so you can battle with your friends no matter where you are. This goes back to the whole, I need some regionals, guys. Hit me up. Alright, and this is going to run from now till the end of the month. Okay. You're also going to receive increased XP from completing raids. You're also going to be able to open more gifts in a single day than you normally would. Now, additionally, you're going to earn twice the XP from catching Pokemon from today until December 31st. This is Wednesday, November 18th. But anyways, guys, I know that was a lot to unpack in a single video, but I want to say thank you everybody for watching. Thank you so much for becoming my friend, and thank you so much for inviting me to raids in the future, because I need to get Azelf, Mesprit, and Uxie, and right now I don't have any of them. But anyways, guys, it's been real, it's been fun, it's been real fun. I love each and every single one of you, and I will see all of you in the next one. Have a great night.